You are live. Facebook, you are live. Okay, now we are live in 3 locations: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. 3. Right. The show will begin in about 1 minute. Okay, just wait for a little while. As you can see in the title, in this stream, I'm gonna talk about Zhiyun Smooth 4 versus Moza Mini MX. Okay, this is a Yolobox live stream. I'll give a proper introduction in a short while. Okay, and that short while is now. Welcome to another vlog live, episode 10. My name is Adrian Lee from videolane.com, and in this stream, or rather in every stream, I will share some of my experience with the videography equipment that I have, including software. So in today's episode, I will be sharing with you 2 of my gimbals that I have right here. Okay, I'll remove my name first. The Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX. Okay, why am I doing this? Because I already have 2 different series of videos made for these 2 gimbals on my YouTube channel. Okay, the series are reviews and tutorials, right, about these 2, and my viewers are asking me, can I compare the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX? Which one is better? Okay, so this is for them. Okay, this is to answer their question. So now, if you have questions too, just leave them in the comment section, because I can see the comments pop up whenever you type in a question. All right, and I can demonstrate. Okay, what I will be showing you is the comparison between these 2 gimbals. Okay, I'm going to change focus now. Okay, that's my camera center. The Zhiyun Smooth 4 focus, and can you focus? The Moza Mini MX. One more time. The Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX. Okay, let's put them down. I'll be sharing with you the difference between the hardware and the app, the main feature, and also how I find it when I actually use it. Okay, my opinion about how it works. Okay, so let's begin. Let me hold this nicely, right, so that we can see it. Okay, in my videography class, whenever I introduce smartphone gimbals or camera gimbals, the students will always the first question from students is this. Okay, is it heavy? Is a gimbal heavy? Do I need to carry it? Okay, so they, to me, they are light, but to some people it's heavy. So here's the weight. Okay, the Zhiyun Smooth 4 is 547 grams, while the Moza Mini MX is 412 grams. Okay, about slightly 100 grams difference. Okay, you can feel the weight, although later on I'm going to introduce one more even lighter, a gimbal even lighter than these 2, right, at the end of this stream. Okay, now that you know the weight of the gimbal, okay, the weight I've given you does not include the phone. So if you have a big phone, it's going to be heavier, and a small phone is going to be lighter. So talking about phones, the next specs that you need to know is also about weight. It's called the payload, or payload capacity. That means how heavy a phone it can handle. Okay, so here's the answer. The Zhiyun Smooth 4 can handle phones up to, I'm looking for my 210 grams, while the Moza Mini MX can hold phones up to 280 grams. Okay, so what does that mean? How heavy is your phone? Have you bought the iPhone 12? Okay, the iPhone, just for your information, the iPhone 12 Pro weighs 187 grams. That is to say, these two gimbals can handle the iPhone 12 Pro. Now, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, a very huge one. Okay, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is only, I wouldn't say it's only, it's 226 grams. So the Zhiyun Smooth 4 can only handle 210 grams. So if you have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the Zhiyun Smooth 4 is not for you. You might want to consider the Moza Mini MX. Okay, it can handle 280 grams. So, yep, leave a comment if you have any questions or comments. Just put it down there. I would like to reply you by words. Okay, now I'm trying to speak softly because I realized that I have adjusted my sensitivity of my mic too high, so that I cannot do my see how it breaks up my voice. And I'm testing an old camera, that's why you see the focus is not doing very well. Okay, during the test everything was fine. Now during the actual run, the focus is a bit annoying. Okay, so now the next thing we'll talk about. Okay, so now we know the weight of the gimbals and the weight of the phones the gimbal can carry. The next thing is how long can the gimbal battery last. All right, both of them have built-in batteries. That means we can't change the batteries. So once the internal batteries are fully charged, I have to read the Zhiyun Smooth 4 can run for 12 hours, while the Moza Mini MX can run for 20 hours. Yes, these are specs on paper, so usually take it with a pinch of salt, okay, depending on the kind of usage you do. All right, depending on your kind of usage. So from my experience, yes, the Moza Mini MX can last longer than the Zhiyun Smooth 4. So I'll talk about the batteries again in a short while, but now let's talk about what it does. All right, it's a stabilizer. Okay, it's a stabilizer. What does it mean? It will stabilize your shots. You realize that if you hold your phone, somehow it will shake, right? When you take a video, that's where stabilizers come in. These are electronic stabilizers. So there are few situations where we will use the stabilizer. Okay, one is during walking. Okay, if you're standing, you don't need a stabilizer. No need. If you're just standing and holding your phone, you don't need an electronic stabilizer. But when you're walking, that's where the problem comes in. So these stabilizers will solve your shaking issues. Same goes for running. Okay, I've already done the walking and running test in another video, so check out the description and watch those videos. Okay, I have walking and running test for each of these gimbals. Now, that being said, I have to point out one thing. You notice when you walk, some people, even myself, when you walk, we actually bob up and down like that. Okay, a stabilizer doesn't solve your bobbing problem. So when you record videos and you walk in a bobbing style up and down, you will get the bobbing style. So before you buy your gimbal, you must learn to walk like a ninja. At first I was very disappointed that it cannot handle my bobbing, and then what's a stabilizer for when I still have to stabilize my feet? Okay, if I can walk like a ninja, I don't need stabilizers anymore. Okay, how to walk like a ninja? Okay, you walk with your, this is the floor, you walk heel down first, and then the toes, and then lift up, and then heel down and toes. Okay, that's ninja with your knees bent. Okay, so that will maintain your phone at a level, that will level up your phone. Okay, so now what's next? Leave a comment. I would like to read some comments. I know I'm going live at an unpopular time. Let me try to lower my mic so that my voice won't be so loud. Yeah, because I want to speak louder. No way. Okay, still the same, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to find a branding point. Okay, so now I've placed them down. Let me take a look at my notes. This is a live stream, so I've spoken about battery now, stabilization. I'll talk more about the other modes in a short while. Okay, there's one more issue which I'll cover later. Now we are talking about the operation stabilization. So we said we will stabilize our video shots when we are walking, when we are running, and sometimes we have to do the ninja walk. Okay, you can't do the ninja run, but you can do the ninja walk. Okay, it works perfect during the run. Somehow, I don't know why. So now let's talk about what other ways you can use your I have a change of thought after looking at my notes. I would like to switch the sequence. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so let's talk about the control panel. Okay, remind me, because I skipped these 2 points about the ultra wide camera obstruction and the pan tilt zoom angle limitation. Okay, these 2 are negative points. I would like to talk about the negative points later on, so please remind me if I missed that out. Now I will talk about the control panels. Other than just holding the gimbals and walking and running, okay, we have other controls too. If you can see, this is the Moza Mini MX controls, and this is the Zhiyun Smooth 4 controls. Okay, let's talk about the Zhiyun Smooth 4 first. If you look carefully at the control panel, it's, at one glance, you can see a lot of buttons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons, and one more dial on the top. Okay, so it is complicated to use, very complicated, but as with any equipment, once you master it, it's easy. So I have a tutorial on how to use the Zhiyun Smooth 4, and that happened to be my most popular video in my YouTube channel. Okay, go take a look where I show you how to use this Zhiyun Smooth 4 easily. All right, so that being said, I can only conclude that the Zhiyun Smooth 4 is made for people who prefer more controls, more precise control, like a professional, right? In fact, professional gimbals have similar buttons, right? One dial here and then another dial below. So if you are a sophisticated user and don't mind learning all the buttons and you want precise control, go for the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Now let's take a look at the Moza Mini MX. Just look at the control panel. That's it. 3 buttons, 1, 2, 3, and a joystick. Only 4 controls, nothing else. There's nothing else around here for me to mess around with. Okay, so the controls are simplified, and if you are the kind of person who don't like to learn too much of a technical stuff and just get a gimbal working, then the Moza Mini MX is for you. Just get your stable shots, all right, instead of bothering with so many buttons. Okay, so that's the control panel. What's next? Let's take a look at next is joystick. Okay, I just introduced to you on the Moza Mini MX the joystick. See, I can go. Why is my manual focus a bit focus? I have to change my camera now. This is a damn old camera. I won't even mention its name. Okay, but let me complete this. Okay, left, right, up, down. Okay, so what does joystick do? Watch. Go. I'm panning now. Wait, let me reset the position first. Okay, I've moved the joystick. I can pan left, pan right. Okay, and then if I go back to the center, I'm moving the I'm pressing that joystick now, so it can go up, go down, or tilt up, tilt down. All right, so all that was done moving the joystick up, tilt down, pan right, pan left. Okay, so that's what a joystick is for. Okay, let me reset it to the front position. Now the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Sorry to say, there's no, let's show you something. There's no joystick on the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Okay, what you get is just a menu dial here. It's just a control dial to control your menu. Okay, and this is for your zoom. Okay, no pen tilt joystick controls. All right, so how do I move it? Okay, the way I move it is to it's very unconventional. I don't even know if I should tell you how I do it. Okay, I will lock the motor mechanism, and then if I want to pan left, I'll just, okay, let me reset first. I lock. If I want to pan left, I just move this. Okay, pan right, just move like that, and then up, up, pan, tilt up, tilt down. Okay, pan left, pan right. Okay, I don't recommend this, but this is how it's done when you put to lock. Okay, so now that's about joystick. Let's put our stars back again. Actually, this is quite a good shot, right? Okay, maybe I will just leave it here like that so it won't go in and out. Okay, now, okay, before I move to the next point, let's take a look at the comments. Cool Freak Games says, hi, give me a shout out. Hi, yes, Cool Freak Games, here's your shout out. Cool Freak Games is in the comments. Okay, thanks for watching. Please share this video. I'm just demonstrating the difference between the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX smartphone gimbal. And this live stream is coming in from the Yolobox using my very old camera. Okay, now let's move on to our next. Oh, by the way, Cool Freak Games is coming in from YouTube. Facebook, if you are there, if you're watching on Facebook, just leave a comment, just say hi, right? Now, finish with joystick. Let's talk about the modes. You hear my voice crack? Let's talk about the modes. Okay, what modes are we talking about, or what modes do we have? Okay, let's pick them up again. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate now. Now I'm going to put my focus on my face. Okay, reset position. Okay, both of them are reset. Okay, when you first turn on the gimbals, they are automatically in the pan follow mode. So for those who haven't gone through videography classes, pan means left and right movement. Wait, am I still up? Pan is the left and right movement. Okay, you pan your camera right, you pan your camera left. So as you move, you see the phone take some time to follow my movement. My hands actually move first, and then the phone follow smoothly. So this is the pan follow. So what if it is not pan? Pan means tilt. Tilt means up down. So you observe, I'm moving my handle up and down, but the phone remains pointing to the front. Okay, if you can't see this clearly, let me show you. Okay, show you the other side. Okay, let me reset to the front first. Okay, watch. As I bend, the phone still points to the front, isn't it? That means it doesn't follow the tilt motion. Tilt means up and down. It doesn't follow the tilt motion. So that's what they mean by pan, follow. So that's the default mode. Now, if I want the gimbals to follow the tilt as well, okay, tilt, especially if there's an action going on the floor, I want to tilt down, but then the camera is still pointing in front. How do I shoot what's happening on the floor? Okay, so over here, I've on the Moza Mini Me, I just need to tap on the button, and then I can let go of my finger. On the Zhiyun, did I say Mini MX? On the Moza Mini MX, all you have to do is to tap a button to go into pan tilt mode. On the Zhiyun Smooth 4, all I have to do is to hold on to my lower trigger. Okay, so this is what happens. Can you see the phone now points downwards? When my hand goes down, points down, it doesn't remain pointing in the front now. So this is the pan tilt follow mode. Okay, pan tilt follow mode. That means it still follows the pan, and it also follows the tilt. Okay, so now I would like to change my focus point. I want to change to a Sony camera. Okay, please recommend me a Sony camera. Should I get A7 III? Or should I get the Alpha 6600 or the Alpha 6400? Okay, these three are in my target list. Okay, I'm going to narrow them down. I'll be getting one of them. Okay, so let's bring them back to the normal mode. So the next mode we need to know is the first person mode. Okay, let's put this down first. First person mode. What is first person mode? Another name of first person mode is point of view mode. Okay, that means if I turn my head, the phone should turn. If I turn this way, the phone will turn this way. Okay, if I tilt up, tilt down, it will follow. Tilt up, tilt down, left, right. Okay, that's to say it follows every motion of my hand, right? Tilt up, tilt down, pan left, pan right, roll, roll, roll. So that's the first person mode. Now, Zhiyun Smooth 4, there's no such mode. Okay, so those who want to have a FPV mode, FPV means first person view mode, then okay, this is the introduction. So those who want the FPV mode or the first person view mode, then you should go for the Moza Mini MX. The Zhiyun Smooth 4 don't have FPV mode. I can't even do a roll. Roll means tilting like this. See? Roll. Okay, go sideways. Okay, let me switch them back to normal before I go on to the next one. Okay, right. Okay, so I'm going to the next point. As usual, since this is a live stream, I want it to be interactive. And if you, I'm gonna switch over now. Put Zhiyun here and Moza here. Okay, so now let me look at the comments. Oh, on Facebook, Reg Tate says, "Hi, are they secure from being snatched from your hand or phone snatched off?" That's a very good question, Reg. Are they secure from being snatched? Okay, you go traveling and then a thief just run by and grab it. It's so easy. Okay, well, on the Smooth 4, it's easy. But on the Moza Mini MX, look at that. I have a strap. Okay, go away. Okay, a strap. I just put on a strap and it's securely hooked onto the handle of the Moza Mini MX. And if someone were to snatch it, boom, or if you were to drop it, boom, right? And if you were to snatch the phone, the clamp is holding onto the phone securely. It's a bit hard to come out. Okay, so Reg, very good question. So if you want to travel then and afraid of snatch thieves, then the Moza Mini MX might be ideal. Okay, on the Smooth 4, I don't see any holes to hook up my strap, so that could be a disadvantage. You might need some third-party straps to go around this. Okay, yes, when I travel, I really put my strap here. If I'm not using a gimbal, I'll put my strap on the phone itself, really. Okay, I can show you my strap. I can show you my strap on my phone. Okay, I'm really afraid of snatch thief too, just like Reg. Okay, so this is off topic, but I'll talk about it anyway. You look at my phone case. I don't have to go travel, even my everyday life. I put a strap here for my phone. Okay, I'm afraid people will snatch my phone away, and also I'm afraid I drop my phone. Okay, I don't want any cracks. Okay, now let's go back into our topic. Let's put our stars back again while I search for my next topic. So we've talked about FPV mode. Now, next mode is lock mode. The next mode is the lock mode. Okay, let's take a look at. Let's put this aside. Okay, what is the lock mode? Okay, on the Zhiyun Smooth 4, there is a button here. I just push it down and it gets locked. Okay, you notice? I try to turn the handle back. Look at the phone. It doesn't turn back. Okay, it stays locked there. Okay, one more time. I'll demonstrate again. Okay, I'm gonna face you. Okay, watch. I'm gonna lock it. So when I go left, right, it doesn't move. Go forward, backward, it doesn't move. You see how the phone, no matter how I turn, the phone stays locked, pointing at one direction. Okay, see, you saw that? So that's the lock mode. On the Moza Mini MX, do I remember the lock mode? I don't remember the lock mode. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a lock mode. On the Moza Mini MX, all I have to do is hold on to the trigger button, and that's it. Okay, hold on to the trigger button, and it stays locked. Can you see? No matter how I turn, the phone remains pointing to the front. It stays locked. So that's lock mode. I use lock mode when I want to walk forward towards a subject. I don't want my phone to stray left and right, so it remains locked, pointing at the subject, right? So lock mode is very useful when you know what you are shooting and you just want to walk towards it. Okay, that's the lock mode. Now I'm preparing for the next. Okay, it seems like my aperture is getting lower, the sky is getting darker. I am going to increase the aperture a little bit. Yes, make it bright. Yeah, nice and bright. Is it too bright? One notch down. Okay. What's next? Portrait mode. Portrait mode. So let's start with the Zhiyun. Okay, portrait mode. Okay, this is the modern world. We used to say that in the past, the old folks, the uncles like us would tell the old people, shoot in landscape, don't shoot in portrait. But now portrait is an official format. So on the Zhiyun Smooth 4, let me unlock it, reset it. It's very quick to switch to portrait mode. Okay, portrait means vertical mode. Okay, all I have to do is push the handle forward and then tilt it this way. Then you automatically switch to portrait mode. Okay, then I'll go around doing my TikTok video in the portrait mode. And then when I'm done, I can switch it back to landscape mode very quickly. Just tilt it back up vertical. So now, next, Moza Mini MX. Moza Mini MX it's also quite easy. All I have to do is to press the power button 3 times. Ready? Watch. There. And then I move around, shooting in vertical mode. Okay, there's a message there. Let me off. Okay, when it's done, I just press the power button 3 times again. It goes back to horizontal landscape mode. Okay, now what's next? Next is okay, next is a few more things we can do using the app. Notice the demonstration that I did so far was on the motor itself, okay, on the motor arm. So now it's very simple. Okay, so now you know your gimbal can stabilize your video. You can pan left, pan right manually, tilt up and tilt down, and then you can control whether to have pan follow or pan tilt follow. There's more. You can do a lot more when you activate the app. Okay, the Zhiyun has its own app and Moza has got its own app. Okay, before I talk about app, let's take a look at the comments. Any new comments coming in? Yeah, feel free to leave your comment. Tell me any of your gimbal experiences. Tell me what phone you are using, iPhone or Android phone, because that's what I'm going to talk about. Android phones has a little bit of issues or a lot of issues when compared to iPhone. Okay, when compared to using gimbals with the iPhone. Okay, that's where the app comes in. Until now, the demonstration works without using the app that came with it. Okay. Alright, so the Zhiyun Smooth 4 comes with the app, a free app called ZY Play app or ZY Play app. The Moza Mini MX comes with the Moza Genie app. Okay, it doesn't come with it. You have to go into the App Store to download it if you're using Google or Android. On the iPhone, you have to go. Let me say that. Okay, it doesn't come with the app. You have to download it and install it yourself. Okay, if you're using Android, go to Play Store. If you're using Apple, go to the App Store. Okay, so ZY Play app, Moza Genie app. One more time, ZY Play app for the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Genie app for the Moza Mini MX. Maybe I can show you. Okay, it's there now. The Zhiyun is running its ZY Play app now. That means it's not the native camera. You can use the Smooth 4 without the app. Just use it with native camera. That's what I always do. I use my gimbals without using the app. I just use it to stabilize my gimbal shots, my video shots. So on the Moza, this is the Moza Genie app. Okay, there's not much of a difference. Most camera apps look the same, right? Some controls and a record and a huge record button. So now I'm going to show you the main differences between these two. Okay, what it can and cannot do. Okay, so now let's talk about zoom. Start with Zhiyun Smooth 4. Okay, so if you notice on the Zhiyun, there is this dial here. That's your zoom dial, zoom control. Okay, let me quickly demonstrate for you zoom control. Okay, if you can look in my face, I'm gonna turn the dial. Can you see? Okay, I'm gonna turn the dial. There you go. I'm zooming in and out. Okay, I'm turning the dial. Okay, so that's your zoom control. But take note. This is digital zoom. That means it's not so good. It's not optical zoom. Digital zoom means you are just increasing your pixels, which result in poorer resolution videos. Okay, so actually I don't recommend using zoom. And then on the Moza Mini MX, you can also zoom. Okay, just let me check first. Yep. Okay, let me reset it. And the zoom controls are here. Okay, these two buttons, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, take a look. I'm gonna press those buttons. Okay, ready. Zoom in. Oops. Okay, zoom out. There you go. Okay, it decided to go down. Let me demonstrate again. Oh, remember the same button is to change my mode. So I accidentally changed the mode to pen tilt follow mode. That's why it follows me. So let me reset it. Okay. Okay. So now you can watch again. I will switch to my face. Okay, gonna press the button, zoom in, and the other button is zoom out. All right. Again, this is digital zoom, so don't count on having good video quality with digital zoom. Okay, my lighting today is very bad. I need to buy more lights or activate my broadcast studio lights. Okay, now, so that's zoom. Any questions? Any questions? Leave them in the comments below. Okay, maybe I'll put here. Leave them in the comments below. All right, now let's take a look at the comments. Okay, I don't know whether this is a spam comment, so I will not read it out. Okay, unless you Tell me something unique. Okay, so let's go back to our list of things to talk about. After talking about portrait mode, zoom, vertigo. Okay, vertigo. Okay, these two gimbals can do vertigo effect. Okay, what is vertigo effect? I'll put the video in the link below in the description so that you can see my tutorials. Okay, I've done vertigo effect tutorials for the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX. Okay, vertigo effect means the subject, the actor stays stationary while the background changes size. Okay, it's a combination of holding the gimbal and walking towards the actor while you play the zoom, control the zoom, and zoom backwards. Okay, you walk towards the actor and at the same time you zoom out, or you can do it the other way. You walk away from the actor. While walking, you zoom in to maintain the actor at the same size. So that will create the effect of a background growing bigger or getting smaller. In the edited version of this video, I will show the example. Since you are on a live stream and today's experiment is single camera live stream, I'm not switching over to an example. Okay, the video you're watching right now will be edited to a smaller version, maybe less than 10 minutes, and put on to another channel. Okay, that channel is more popular for my gimbal reviews and tutorials. So once it's ready, I'll put it into this description here on this video as well, right? So you can take a look. And now let's move on to the next point. The next point will be Inception mode. Okay, what is Inception mode? You can take a look at this. Okay, if you have watched Black Panther, the movie, the Marvel movie Black Panther, there is a scene where his enemy or cousin took over the throne, and then the camera goes like this. Watch. Oops, what was that? Oh, okay. If you record like that, you turn upside down. So that's what people call Inception mode. Okay, again, in the edited version, I will show the example of what this look like, okay, when recorded. Okay, that means the Moza Mini MX, you can control the roll motor, and I love it. Okay, I love it. Zhiyun Smooth 4, you can't do that. So sorry. Why am I sorry? Let me say that again. On the Zhiyun Smooth 4, I can't do that. Okay, next. Before next, I always look at my comments. No comments, and then I'll move on. Ready? Face tracking. Okay, this is the most asked question. Those who knows gimbals will ask whether its face tracking is good. Those who don't know gimbals will not even ask about face tracking. Okay, they don't even know that you can do face tracking. Okay, how am I going to demonstrate this? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to move the camera back a little bit so that you can see both. Okay, there is an issue. Okay, now. Okay, maybe I put this here and put like this, right? Okay, what I'm doing is this. I'm going to make them detect my face. Okay, another name for face tracking is object tracking, because it doesn't really track my face. It treats my face as an object, so it could be anything that it follows, that it tracks, right? So let's do a demo now. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Just watch. On the screen, I'm going to mark my face. Let's do it on the Zhiyun Smooth 4 first. Okay, I switch to face tracking mode and I mark my face. Okay, and now on the Moza Mini MX, I'm going to switch to face tracking mode and mark my face. Okay, remember, not just face, it could be an object. Okay, ready? Watch. Everybody, swing your arms to the right, to the left. Hey, why are you not moving? Moza? Okay. In this demo, the Moza refused to follow. It's a bit shy. Okay, because probably I put in a lock mode. Let me put everything back to normal. Okay, point upwards. Okay, right, it was in a lock mode just now. So gimbals of the world, swing to the left, swing to the right. Okay, and raise your hands up in the air. Okay, you can sit down now. Okay, see how they all both follow me at the same speed. Isn't that interesting? So if you are a teacher, presenter, speaker, you want to record yourself speaking, and oops, this one lost track, and you don't want to hire a videographer, especially if you are the kind that move around the stage a lot, or from your seat to the whiteboard. So this could be useful for you. Okay, now the gimbals have become a robot videographer. It's following me. Okay, isn't that wonderful? Okay, if I can go down, they'll follow me down. Okay, right. So that's face tracking or object tracking. Wait, let me speak to you. Okay, you just saw the flaw on the Moza Mini MX. There's a limitation to its angle. Okay, remember this is a comparison video, so you need to know the flaws. Okay, they're both facing me now. But when I move to the 90-degree left, okay, now they are facing me. Okay, it's not a flaw. All right, so that's face tracking or object tracking. Interesting, right? So if you're watching the edited version, all the boo-boos here will be edited out. If you want to see how many times it lost track of me, watch the live version. I will leave the link in the description. Okay, you see the actual uncut version of these two tracking and losing track. Okay, to tell you the truth, the Moza kept losing track of me. Okay, so now that's it with face tracking or object tracking. Next we're going into time lapse. Okay, before I talk about time lapse, let's take a look at the comments, shall we? I'm looking at my Yolobox now, the device that I'm using to stream to 3 places: Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Okay, I can't see the comments from Twitch. You see the Moza Mini lost track now. A Moza Mini MX lost track now. you notice that I keep saying Moza Mini Me? Because that was my first Moza gimbal, and it's the Mini Me. Very interesting, right? I'll introduce to you Mini Me towards the end of this video. Okay, now, oh, by the way, why am I introducing to you the Moza Mini Me, not the Mini MX? Because among all the gimbals that I have, that's my favorite one. Okay, now look at the comments. Oh, Smith and Toyn, or is it Smith Antonia? Okay, he says good morning. Yes, good morning, Smith. Good to have you here. If you like this video, just share it. I'm just doing a comparison between the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX, right? And if you know anyone who wants to get a smartphone gimbal, share this video. Okay, so Smith was from Facebook. YouTube, no new comments, so we'll talk about a new thing. Face tracking done. Yeah, supposed to talk about time lapse. Okay, we're coming to its disadvantages very soon. Both their disadvantage. Okay, time lapse, I can't do a demo, so I can only talk about it. In the edited version, you will see a demo of the time lapse. Okay, so these two can shoot time lapse. For those who don't know what time lapse is, okay, have you seen clouds moving very fast, or videos of clouds moving very fast across the sky, videos of sunset very quickly, plants growing up very quickly? That's called time lapse video. So these two devices can do time lapse, but you don't need them for time lapse. Your smartphone already have time lapse. You just need to put your phone firmly on a spot and switch to time lapse mode, and then you get the clouds moving across the sky. You only need the gimbal when you want to do, listen up, motion time lapse. Okay, that's the beauty. Okay, I'm gonna put the example in the edited version. Okay, watch the edited version in the description. It means you can program the app to move from one position to another position. Okay, maybe I want to show the sunset, and then I want to show from this mountain to the building while the sun is setting. Okay, so during that point of time, the gimbals will move from one direction to the other while capturing time lapse. I mean, you don't have to move it manually, it will move automatically. So that's motion time lapse. Okay, go to the link in the description to see my tutorials on how to do motion time lapse on the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and another one on the Moza Mini MX. I'm done with motion time lapse. Let's look at comments. No new comments. Let's move on. Next, I will talk about so actually it's a perfect time to talk about the negative stuff already. Remember, I left out the thing about ultra-wide camera obstruction and the pan tilt zoom angle limitation. Okay, when I talked about motion time lapse, it means you can program the app to move from one spot to another spot while capturing time lapse video. There is a limitation in how much it can move, so I will talk about the pan tilt zoom angle limitations right now, and this is very important. Okay, I'm gonna show you this now. Okay, am I ready? No, I'm not ready. I should be showing you the front panel. And is it focused? Okay, now let me reset back. What did I last demonstrate for you? Oh, it was a face tracking mode. Turn off the face tracking mode. Okay, turn off. Reset the position. Okay, reset. Okay, now look at this. We have 3 motors on the gimbal: the pan motor, tilt motor, and the roll motor. Pan means left right, tilt means up down, roll means rotate. Okay, let me show you. With the joystick on the Moza Mini MX, I'm going to do a pan now. We are going to see how much it can pan. Okay, I'm going to pan in one direction now. Okay, it's panning left, or from the cameraman point of view, it's panning right. Okay, and then it stops here. Okay, if I pan the other way, oops, I didn't note the specs of the panning. You notice? If you notice carefully, it's more than 360 degrees. Okay, if you don't mind, I would like to give you more information. Okay, I'm going to dig up the specs now. Moza Mini MX. Okay, I'm going in now to the specs. Okay, I want to give you extra information. Did you notice that it actually turned more than 360 degrees and then it stopped? That's a wonderful thing. Why? Let me tell you in a short while. Let me read to you the specs first. Okay, load up. And the specs. You're watching live. This is Adrian Lee from videolane.com demonstrating the difference between the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX. So maybe I was wrong. It says for pan is 340 degrees. 340 degrees. Okay, watch carefully again. I'm going to pan back the other way. It looks like slightly more than 360 degrees. Okay, on the specs it says 340 degrees. Oh, yes, only 340 degrees. Okay, from one end to the other end. That's the limit of the pan motor. And it stops. Okay, 340 degrees. So now, as I said, I want to give you more information. So I am now going to dig up the Zhiyun Smooth for information. Okay, information is very easy to find. It's on my website. If you don't want to go to my website, you can go to the manufacturer's site, right? And I mean, okay. Oh, product. All right. Let's see. Where is? Oh. Okay, they call it parameters. So now for the Am I focused? Doesn't look like I'm focused. Let's focus properly. So for the, come on. Ah, new camera is coming soon. I am going to buy a new camera soon and abandon this one. Okay, watch the Zhiyun Smooth 4. There's no joystick. I'm going to put a lock mode and move it. Okay, this one end and the other end is here. So that's 300 degrees. Okay, 300 degrees. So the Zhiyun Smooth 4 has got a pen angle of 300 degrees. Okay, now tilt. Okay, let's go back to Moza Mini MX. Okay, let me look at the specs first, then I'll tell you the specs. Okay, if I can show you the specs. Okay, watch. Can you guess the angle? I'm going to tilt up now. Tilt down. Okay, tilt down. This is the maximum it can go. If you watch, I'll show you the side view. Okay, this is the maximum it can go when it tilt down. And if I tilt up, in fact, from the camera point of view, this is the tilt down. Okay, I'm actually looking down. Tilt down. So this is the maximum I can tilt down, and the maximum I can tilt up is this. It's very tiny, very tiny. It says 140 degrees. Only 140 degrees. That's very miserable. Okay, I don't like it. You can hear my complaint now. That's very small. Okay, I'll tell you why I don't like it in a short while. Now for the, let me complete this first. Okay, since this is a comparison, let's go to Zhiyun Smooth 4 now. Now if you watch Zhiyun Smooth 4, I'll show you the side view. Okay, guess the angle. Okay, this is the extreme end, and then I go the other end. It's quite a lot, right? It's quite a lot. So it has got a lot of tilt. All right, according to the specs, it's 240 degrees. So the Zhiyun Smooth 4 has got a tilt angle of 240 degrees. The Moza Mini MX less than 180. So when it comes to tilt, I prefer the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Now, roll. When it comes to roll, there's a limit. When it comes to roll, on paper, the Zhiyun Smooth 4 can do 240 degrees. Okay, let me show you. Put the lock again. 240 degrees. Okay, I wouldn't count on it, but for the Moza Mini MX, let me know how much you see here. Okay, Moza Mini MX. See, it stops there. Now it goes. Let me go the other way. And it stops here. Okay, I go back again. And it stops here. Okay, so the roll angle for the Moza Mini MX is 300 degrees. One more time. The roll angle for the Moza Mini MX is 300 degrees. Okay, now talking about, it's still in the same topic, the pan, tilt, and roll angle. These two are a little bit disappointing. Moza Mini MX is more disappointing than the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Okay, I have another gimbal that can do 360 degrees. Okay, if you wanted to rotate 360 degrees, look out for this Zhiyun Smooth Q2. Okay, I love it so much. It can turn non-stop. You can just press the joystick and it goes turning non-stop. Why do you need that? I don't know. I prefer more freedom of angle, right? Okay, so you notice when I compare these two, I'm also introducing to you other gimbals, okay? Or rather, I'm going to start introducing to you other gimbals. And the first one you saw was the Smooth Q2. Okay, I'm moving on to the next topic now. The next topic will be about, okay, where is my topic? About, I diverted away from motion time lapse and into a negative point, which is the pan, tilt, roll, motor angle limitations. So now there's one more limitation. Let me think if I want to talk about that limitation now. Okay, yes, we should talk about it now. Okay, there's one more thing annoying about these two gimbals. It's the ultra-wide camera obstruction problem. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, right now on the Zhiyun Smooth 4 is my Samsung Galaxy S10. Okay, I'm going to, why don't I just, okay, let me switch to camera mode. I'm going to switch to the native camera because the ZY Play app cannot control my ultra wide camera, so I have to switch to the native camera on my own. Okay, now it's in ultra wide. Okay, watch this one. You know what? My camera is mobile. I can move it here. Okay, can you see it? Okay, I'm in ultra wide, my ultra wide camera now. Okay, my Samsung Galaxy S10 has got 3 cameras, just like the iPhone 12 Pro, 3 cameras. There is the wide camera, which is the standard camera, and then there's the ultra wide camera for wide shots, and then there is the tele camera or the zoom camera, okay, for the far away shots. So you can see this is the arm of, this is part of the arm which is visible on the wide camera. Okay, that's annoying, and one way to solve that is to move the camera more to the one side so that I get less, but that's all I can move. Okay, before it goes haywire. It will go haywire shortly, so I can't get rid of it. Okay, so on the Zhiyun Smooth 4 I will move it back. So in order to overcome this problem, okay, this arm protruding in a ultra wide camera issue, I have to hold my Zhiyun Smooth 4 in the torchlight mode like this. See, it's gone. Okay, this is called the torchlight mode. Okay, let me put down and show you. The camera is powered off. Okay, so torchlight mode. Okay, when you hold your gimbal this way, it's called the torchlight mode. You see, in torchlight mode, the roll arm goes away from the view of the camera, right? So it doesn't block the camera view. Okay, so this is only the ultra wide camera issue. If you were to use the standard camera, or if you have a camera with only one lens or two lenses without the ultra wide, then that's not a problem. So how about the Moza Mini MX? Okay, let's switch camera, because this camera only has one, this phone has only one camera. I'm gonna bring my Samsung Galaxy S10 over. Okay, unplug it, unlatch it, and put in my Samsung Galaxy S10 into here. It's very hot now. I hope the battery can last to the end of this introduction. Okay, switch to video mode and wide. Look, the arm is just here. I'm touching the arm. I'm touching the arm now. Okay, if you notice the back, if you notice the side view, everything here is flat. Okay, unlike the Zhiyun Smooth 4 when it's activated. Okay, now why don't I put this phone here for this demo and then turn it on so I can demo. Okay, observe this too. For the Zhiyun Smooth 4, I've got the arm protruded outwards. So when I switch my camera to the ultra-wide camera, the ultra-wide camera can see the arm. Okay, provided I hold it in a torchlight mode and the arm gets out of the way. Whereas for the Moza Mini MX, boom, it's flat. Okay, there's no arm protruding out. So if you want to avoid the problem of the protruding arm in the ultra wide camera, then the Moza Mini MX is the winner. Okay, I hope that was a good demo for Moza Mini MX. Okay, now let's talk about the next topic. Okay, before I talk about the next topic will be about a portability. Let's read the comments first. Oh, on YouTube I have a new comment from Tech Reaper. He says, what's up bro, how you going? Hey Tech Reaper, I'm going fine. Yes. Okay, Tech Reaper, I collaborated with Tech Reaper before to do several reviews. Okay, one of them is the Blackmagic BMPCC, right? Blackmagic Cinema, Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera review, and another one is for the DJI Osmo Pocket review. Oh, so both of the reviews that I collaborated with Tech Reaper are pocket equipment. Okay, DJI Osmo Pocket and Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. Okay, what's up Tech Reaper? I am live now comparing the differences between the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX, and I hope to edit this down to a 10-minute video for my other YouTube channel. Okay, now let's go to Facebook. Facebook, no new comments. Okay, they take turns, right? Once in a while it's Facebook, and then suddenly it's YouTube. I'm live in 3 locations: Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Okay, it's an experiment. I have the equipment, use it. What am I using? Yolobox. What did I show you? Can I show you? Where is it? Oh, is this one? It's flat. You can't see it. This is the side view. Let me show you the full view. Okay, there you go. This is the Yolobox. Okay, very cool, right? I can't show you the front because I will twist and turn the cable of this camera. Okay, now next topic, portability. How compact can they be when I travel, when I store them into my bag? Now let's take a look. Let's say let's do the Zhiyun Smooth 4. If it's talking about portability, of course the Moza Mini MX is designed for portability. The Zhiyun Smooth 4 is not designed for portability. Okay, so this is an unfair comparison. Okay, one was designed to be compact, the other one is not. The other one is designed to be professional. Okay, but just to see how it works, let me start with the Moza Mini MX. Okay, I can turn it off now. Okay, turn it off, take out the phone, put it one side. So let's say I'm done. I will need to take out my built-in tripod. Not built-in, attached tripod. Take it out. Okay, store it one side, and look, and I can twist this handle inwards, and that's it. Okay, so this is how compact it can go. And with this, I put it in my bag, and then I move onto the next location. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Turn it off. Take out the phone. Remember, it's an unfair comparison because the Zhiyun Smooth 4 wasn't designed to be a compact gimbal. Although I can remove the attached tripod. Yeah, you can hear my tripod. All I can do is to clip the arm to align it with the handle, and that's it. Okay, there's pros and cons. If you look carefully, it's flat. I actually carry this around in my bag. I just need a flat space and slot it behind. There's no protruding arm anywhere. Okay, if I can show you other gimbals when I flatten it. Let me see if I can other gimbals. If I flatten it, it wouldn't go completely flat. There will still be something protruding out, right? And now if you compare with Moza Mini MX, it's also flat. Okay, so now this is the Moza Mini MX compact for traveling, and this is the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Okay, you can see it's become half the size. Slip it into your bag, and you don't need to carry a carrying case. For the Zhiyun Smooth 4, I will need to bring along a carrying case. Okay, how my battery is doing? Yes. Okay, so now look carefully. If you seriously want portability and compactness, let me introduce to you another gimbal. Okay, where are you? The Hohem iSteady X. Okay, let me make it more compact. This is unfair comparison, right? I'm showing you other products along the way. Okay, that's what life is about. I can do that, but okay, it even has a mini tripod that I can remove. There, the Hohem iSteadyX is so small compared to the Moza Mini MX. Wait, the height is the same, but look at the side view. Okay, the side view is different. Okay, although the Moza Mini MX can become shorter than the iSteadyX, the width is still rather large. So it's your choice. But the thing is, when I open up the Hohem, let's open it up. Okay, for operation. Okay, it's about this size. When I open up the Moza Mini MX, let's twist away the arm. Sometimes I don't know which direction. Okay, so this is the operational size, and this is the Hohem operational size, just a bit shorter. And by carrying, the Hohem is really so much lighter. If you want me to do a comparison video of the Hohem iSteadyX, let me know in the comments. Okay, I will do another one. And let me know. I can always compare with the Moza Mini MX, but if there's another one you want me to compare with, let me know. Okay, don't come and disturb. Okay, Hohem iSteadyX. It's not your show today. Today's show is about Zhiyun Smooth 4 and Moza Mini MX. Alright, I'm about to put back the tripod, which brings us to our next topic. Okay, setup time and accessory mount. Okay, setup time. Okay, let's look at the comments first. Facebook, no new comments. YouTube have no new comments. If you're watching this video, this is Adrian Lee from videolane.com, comparing the difference between the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and the Moza Mini MX smartphone gimbal. Okay, I have already made quite a few reviews and tutorials about each one of them, but I haven't done one comparing the two. Okay, in this comparison, it will be a sit-in studio comparison, and the edited version of this video will be put up very soon with an outdoor examples, right? I've already gone outdoors with these two babies. Okay, so now the next topic is about setting up time. Okay, you have them compact and stored in your bag. Compactness is an advantage. Okay, let me compact them again. Okay. So the advantage of the Moza Mini MX is you can collapse it and make it into such a compact size. You can put it in your bag. And oh no, I'm running out of battery. Wait a minute. Sorry. Isn't this connected? Oh no. Okay. I'm supposed to be connected to the charger. All right. I'm gonna stand by to change camera shortly. Yep, seriously, I'm gonna get a new camera. Okay. That camera is running out soon. But I will go on with that camera first, right? Let me go on with this camera. And and no, since the battery is running out, let me go on with my standby camera. I have a standby camera. Right, standby camera, come nearer to me. You're a bit too far away. Okay, if you can excuse me, let me pull the standby camera nearer. Okay, standby camera. Let me plug you into the system and move this away. Okay. Yep. You're ready? You're ready? Let's move you up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay, so if you watched my previous stream, I actually stream, in every stream I'm experimenting with new equipment, new cameras, new streaming, new encoder, new software, new streaming encoder, new switcher. Every stream is a different setup. Why do I do that? Because I have the equipment, so why not try it, right? And then we can see which one is better. Because I'm a tech geek, I like experimenting with new stuff. I started off streaming with OBS. Okay, I might go back to OBS very soon after I'm done with multi-streaming. But multi-streaming is fun so far, and I love it. Okay, right now I'm on standby camera. Okay, let's move away my first camera to one side so it's not in the way. Where was I? Okay, this camera don't have that. Can I zoom in a little bit? Come on. Oh wait, looking at the wrong thing. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this camera don't have that focus hunting issue. Okay, this is a great Sony camcorder. Okay, now the next topic is about setting up. So I have, yeah, you can hear my Samsung camera shutting down. Okay, it shut down and it interfered with my audio as well. So it's back to one single camera. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them down in the comment section. Okay, so now back. Setting up time. What do I mean by that? Since it's a new setup, let me clear the desk. Plenty of tripods on the table. What is this? There is a cable in the shot. And where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? Oh, it is this cable. Okay, so cable that powers the Yolobox. It's a bit distracting, so I'm gonna move it to the other side. And then move the Yolobox a little bit out of the way. Yeah, my backup camera is taken over. I knew this probably could happen because I'm testing that camera. Okay, what happened is it is battery powered and it's chargeable by USB. So what I discovered just is while it's operating, it's not charging. Not like our phones. When our phones operate and it can charge at the same time, so it won't die out. But when this camera is operating, even if your USB power connected to it, it doesn't charge. So I'm going to replace that camera with a new one. So if you're looking for Samsung NX500 and want to buy one, I have it. I want to sell it. Okay, now if we have both our gimbals compacted into a small size and stored away into our storage bag, when it comes to the actual shoot, how long does it take to set them up? Okay, let me show you now. Okay, ready? It's like in the army where we set up our rifle, okay, getting our rifle in operation mode. I will start with the Zhiyun Smooth 4. Okay, I take the Zhiyun Smooth 4 out from my bag and then unlatch it, put in my phone in the right direction, and then I turn it on. There, it's operational, done. Okay, and I can start shooting. Alright, I didn't consider the camera turning on time because both will be the same. You have to turn on your camera app, but now I'm talking about hardware. Okay, so that's Zhiyun Smooth 4. Let's switch it off and put it down. Take a rest, Zhiyun Smooth 4. Okay, now Moza Mini MX. So I take my Moza Mini MX out from my storage bag and I try to untwist it. Okay, and then put in, unlock it, unlatch it, put in my phone. Okay, and turn it on. How long did that take? How long? Okay, so in the edited version, I'll be putting them side by side and see which one is faster. Okay, that brings us to the next topic. Okay, batteries are running out fast on the phone. Let me finish this soon. I didn't know this is going to take such a long time. Okay, the next one is about accessory mount. Okay, what is accessory mount? Okay, the Moza Mini MX comes with a tripod and it's meant for you to attach to the tripod hole at the bottom, right? So that's the accessory mount. You just need to turn in, okay, rotate the tripod in, and then you can stand your Moza Mini MX. Okay, what else can I do with the accessory mount? Okay, that's another question that people always ask me. How to attach an external mic to the Moza Mini MX. Here I have an L bracket with a mic attached to it. Okay, I have another tutorial showing how I use this L bracket, but I'm going to quickly show you now. Okay, there's a screw thread which I can attach to the bottom. Okay, let me turn this. I have to turn this off. Okay, and attach to the bottom a screw thread, and then below this L bracket, there's another accessory mount, a tripod hole, and then I can attach the same tripod again to this spot. Okay, so open up my tripod, and now I have an external mic that I can connect to my phone. There. Okay, so that's the accessory mount. So what about Zhiyun Smooth 4? Okay, let's turn this off. Okay, the Zhiyun Smooth 4 also comes with its own mini tripod, and it has got a tripod hole at the bottom as well. All you need to do is to screw this tripod in, The mini tripod here is a bit larger and wider, which makes it very, very stable. Okay, then what about the mic? How do I get the mic? It's all the way down, unlike the Moza Mini MX. Okay, the Moza Mini MX, the design is a little bit different. The tripod mount hole is halfway up. So let's see how it works. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. Remember, this is a live video. I can go as long as I want. If you want to watch the edited version, it's going to be in the link shortly. Okay, I'm going to take out the mini tripod from the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and then attach the L bracket with the external mic attached to it at the bottom. Okay, into the screw thread, and then the L bracket has got a screw hole as well, a tripod screw hole. So I'll just screw it in, screw the Zhiyun mini tripod in, open it up. Okay, here's a little bit tricky. The wire needs to be slightly longer than usual. Okay, and I will need an angular connector. It just so happens that in this demo I don't have the angular connector. Okay, so watch my other video where I get an angular connector to connect the audio into the phone. Okay, as you can see, the arm is blocking the connectors, the audio connector. So I will need an angular connector to connect to the phone. Okay, so that's how you connect. Okay, right now my mic is not connected, but I show you. So that's how you connect your mic to the Zhiyun Smooth 4. All right, an external mic, and you can still stand it. Okay, that brings us to the next topic. The next topic will be about did I miss out anything? Okay, face tracking, portability, setup time. Okay, year released. I will talk about that at the end. Remind me, year released. Okay, so the next topic is using gimbals as tripods. Before that, let's see some comments. No new comments. So if you have any comments, leave them in the comments section below. Okay, say hi if you want to, and you will appear in my Yolobox. Okay, this is getting very long. Okay, I'm getting thirsty now. Okay, let's finish this up quickly. Okay, when I'm not using my gimbal as a stabilizer, I use it as a tripod. Okay, all of them come with a tripod, a mini tripod to be attached below. It's because they want you to use it as a tripod. Okay, so now in the earlier, how do I use it as a tripod? So this is how I use. Usually I do product reviews like this, product reviews, and then I'll just point the camera down to make it real. Let me switch to a camera. Okay, so I will point the camera downwards and then do a review. Okay, do a review, or I point the camera at myself. Point the camera at myself, and I start talking. Right. So this is how I use the gimbal as a tripod, but not the Zhiyun, because Zhiyun I have to manually turn the head, and that's not very healthy for the motor. So now let's take a look at the Moza Mini MX. Put in the tripod. as for the Moza Mini MX, it has a joystick. Okay, so now I'm combining all the features that I talked about just now. So if I want to do a selfie speech, I use a joystick and point at myself. If I need to point at something lower, so I just move the joystick, point at something lower. Okay, so this is how I use the gimbal as a tripod. In fact, of all my gimbals, I've been using all of them as tripod more than as a stabilizer. Is that unusual? No, it's not unusual. If you look at security cameras, they are all attached and they all have pan tilt heads, okay, motorized pan tilt heads. And the one that I use most of the time, my favorite tripod, I call it tripod, my favorite gimbal tripod is actually the Moza Mini Me. Why? Let me show you. Okay, I know this video is about Zhiyun Smooth 4 and Moza Mini MX, but I'm diverting now because just in case you rush out to buy Moza Mini MX or Zhiyun Smooth 4 and then I say that those two are not my favorite, and then you say, why don't you tell me your favorite in the first place? So now I'm telling you, this is my favorite tripod. Okay, for several reasons. Okay, several reasons. I'll review the other reasons later on. This is the first reason, because look, it has a joystick and I can tilt all the way down. Look, when I'm doing a product review, okay, let me simulate the real thing. Go into camera mode. Go into camera mode. Video camera. Okay, look. See, I'm using the joystick now. That's the first reason I like, because it has a joystick. And the second reason is the angle, the tilt angle. Look at that. Look at that. I can go very low, very low. Okay, of course I will capture the legs, but I won't capture such low angle. Okay, it'll be somewhere here. Okay, I can go even lower like that. And if I want to tilt up, I can tilt very high, almost 90 degrees to the ceiling. I can even go back some more. Look at that. Look at that. This is called rotation without limitation. Okay, pan, tilt, zoom angles without limitation. Okay, look at that pan now. If I can go pan, see, I can go so far. That's another reason why the Moza Mini Me is my favorite. Look, it's still rotating, still panning. Wait, is it 360 degrees? Oh yes, it's 360 degrees non-stop. There's no stopping. You saw the Zhiyun Smooth 4, there was a stop. Moza Mini MX, there was a stop. I'm holding on to the joystick now and it just keeps rotating. I can hold the other way and it just keep rotating non-stop. Okay, so that's the reason number 2 I like the Moza Mini Me as my go-to gimbal. Okay, if you want me to make a comparison or detailed comparison of a Moza Mini Me and other gimbals, let me know in the comments below. There is one more reason, very strong reason why I like the Moza Mini Me, and I will reveal that later on. Okay, it's very strong, very, very strong. You see the word I use, strong. Okay, so let me hide this somewhere. Next topic is about using, okay, I'm done with the comparison. Now the next thing is about what other features that I haven't talked about. What other features that I haven't talked about wait, this is not the right one. Let me rearrange these stars for the day. Remember, I'm recording this for my edited YouTube video, so I need to arrange them nicely. And there's another experiment. I'm not recording with my camera. I'm recording straight onto the Yolobox, or into the Yolobox. That will give me the switched version. I mean, the final version. Okay, so let me go back to their respective apps. Okay, place them like that. Okay, for this camera, there's no need to focus because the depth of field is rather deep, not shallow. Okay, let's see the comments. Any comments? No new comments. Let's continue. Wow, it's almost 2 hours. Let's finish this. Okay, there are a few more specs that I haven't mentioned. That is, they are very, very important that these two gimbals do not have. What are these specs? Okay, let me review them right now. Okay, first of all, these two are smartphone gimbals. That means it can only stabilize smartphones. What if I have a GoPro or a small camera? Okay, a small camera like this. Okay, a small compact camera, or a GoPro like, okay, you know what's a GoPro. So there is a gimbal there that can handle all three: smartphone, GoPro, and a compact camera. This is the Moza Mini P. Okay, it's not compact, it's quite heavy, and the head is rather large. You can see the head is rather large. So if you're looking for a gimbal that can handle all three: smartphones, action cameras, and compact cameras, then you might look into the Moza Mini P. Okay, again, check the links in the description. I've already done a review for this fellow. Very good one. Okay, now, what else it can do? What else these two can do that I haven't mentioned? Okay. Yep, actually I already mentioned the next one, 360 degrees. Okay, these two can do 360 degrees. As in the panning, it can do 360 degrees. I've already shown you the Moza Mini Me can do 360 degrees. Look at that. Okay, the other one is the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. It can also do 360 degrees pan. The reason I show you the box because I lent the unit to my brother-in-law, and he's using it to shoot his concert. Okay, otherwise I can show you the actual unit now. So these two can do 360 degrees. If you need 360 degrees rotation, go for the Moza Mini Me or the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. Okay, what else these two cannot do? Battery replacement. As mentioned in the beginning, okay, both the batteries are built in and cannot be taken out, so they cannot be replaced. Okay, among all my gimbals, there is only one that I can take out and replace the battery, and that is the Zhiyun. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, too excited. Okay, switch it off. Okay, now the Zhiyun the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. Okay, this is the one that can rotate, can pan 360 degrees. No. This is the one that I can replace the battery. I can unscrew the bottom, take out the battery, and replace it. Okay, so that's one thing this two cannot do. Okay, I'm going to turn off this too. Should I turn it on or should I turn it? Okay, turn it on just for this demo. Okay, it's heavy on one side. Okay, turn it on. All right. Why don't I face me? And this one. Is it on? Okay, enter now. I'm connecting the app. All right, so you can see my face in there, right? I like to do such things. It's very funny to see my face, my multiple face in multiple screens. Okay, let me position here. So the next feature that I love a lot that these two gimbals do not have is wireless charging. So among all my gimbals, which one can do wireless charging? Especially new phones now can be charged wirelessly. Okay, get ready, drum roll. The Moza Mini the Moza Mini Me. Remember this guy? I introduced him just now. I love this guy for three reasons, three very strong reasons. Number one is it has the joystick. Number two, it has got 360-degree rotation and very big tilt angle. Now, number three, it can charge my phone wirelessly. Okay, Moza Mini P can charge my phone wirelessly. So if I put my iPhone in there or even my Samsung Galaxy S10, it can charge it. Sometimes I just use it as a charger, not as a gimbal, not as a tripod. I use it as my wireless charger. Amazing, right? Okay, that being said, the Zhiyun Smooth 4 can also charge the phone, but not wirelessly. I have to attach a cable from the port below this arm into the charging port of the phone. For Moza Mini MX, I can't charge the phone at all. When the battery runs out, it runs out. Okay, so, and then I have to stop shooting, charge the phone, and continue shooting. Okay, so that's wireless charging. What next? What next? Okay, another popular question I get asked. Filmic Pro. Hey Adrian, can you teach us Filmic Pro? Why Filmic Pro? Okay, what is Filmic Pro? Filmic Pro is a professional video camera app for both iPhone and Android phones. Okay, professional meaning you can control individual elements like exposure, focus, white balance, ISO, shutter, a lot more like what professional does on their DSLR or camcorder. In fact, I'll be demonstrating that soon. And what about, and the thing is this, inside Filmic Pro, there is a setting, okay? It is compatible with two gimbals. And the gimbals are the Zhiyun Smooth 4 and DJI Osmo Mobile 3, which includes mobile 4 as well, the new one. So if you're looking for a gimbal that can work with a professional video camera app called Filmic Pro, okay, then go for Zhiyun Smooth 4 or DJI Osmo Mobile 3 or 4. Okay, next. That's it. I have completed my list of things that I want to say. If you like this video so far, click the thumbs up and share this video with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you haven't done so, subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, follow. If you're watching this on Facebook, like and follow. Okay, so any more questions? Any more comments coming? No more. Exactly 2 hours. Okay, I'm done with my stream. This is Adrian Lee from videolane.com. See you in the next one. Cut.